Why your arms look small. It's not your biceps. You've been curling dumbbells 3 times a week. Your biceps are getting bigger. You can feel it. But you throw on a t-shirt, look in the mirror, and your arms still look like they belong to someone who's never touched a weight in their life. Let me fix that. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Your biceps are not the problem. In fact, your biceps might actually be growing. But if the muscles around them aren't keeping up, none of it matters.
Because arms don't look big from one muscle. They look big from the whole package. And most guys are missing 2/3 of that package completely. So today, we're breaking down exactly why your arms still look small, what's actually holding them back, and what you need to do to fix it. No fluff, just the real answer. Let's start with the biggest mistake in arm training.
Everyone trains biceps. Everyone. It's basically the first thing a guy does when he joins a gym. Curl, curl, curl. And yeah, biceps look great when you're flexing in the mirror with your arm raised. But here's the problem. That's not how people see your arms in real life. When you're walking around, when you're wearing a t-shirt, when someone actually looks at your arms, they're seeing the side and the back, not the front. And what's on the side and the back of your arm? Your triceps. And here's the part that will change how you train forever. Your triceps make up roughly 2/3 of your upper arm. 2/3. That means if you're only training biceps and ignoring triceps, you're leaving the majority of your arm size on the table. Every single session. You're building 1/3 of your arm and wondering why the whole thing looks small. Now you know. But wait, before you run off to do 100 tricep pushdowns, there's more. Because triceps alone won't save you either. There's another muscle most guys completely forget about. And it's sitting right between your biceps and your triceps, doing absolutely nothing because you never train it. That muscle is the brachialis. The brachialis sits underneath your biceps. You can't see it directly, but here's why it matters. When it grows, it pushes your biceps up. From the outside, your biceps look taller, thicker, and more peaked, even if your biceps haven't changed at all. It's like building a platform under a mountain. The mountain looks bigger because the base got higher. And the best part? Most guys never train this muscle, which means the moment you start hitting it, you're getting gains that almost nobody else in the gym is chasing. So right now, your arm has 3 layers of untapped potential. Triceps, you're undertrained. Brachialis, you've probably never touched. And biceps, that might actually be fine. Fix all 3, and your arms will look completely different inside a few months. Now let's talk about how to actually fix this. Starting with triceps. Your triceps have 3 heads, the long head, the lateral head, and the medial head. If you're only doing pushdowns on a cable machine, you're mostly hitting the lateral head and leaving the long head, which is the biggest part of the tricep, barely touched. That's like trying to fill a bucket and only pouring water into the corner. To actually build the full tricep, you need overhead movements, overhead tricep extensions, skull crushers, or even dips with an upright torso. These movements stretch the long head under load, which is exactly what triggers growth in that thick, meaty part of the arm that makes everything look bigger. Add these to your training, and you'll start seeing your arms change in ways that curls alone never gave you. Now, the brachialis. This one is simple to fix. The key is your grip. Your biceps are strongest when your palms face up. That's a supinated grip. But the brachialis takes over when your palms face each other or face down. That's why hammer curls are one of the most underrated arm exercises on the planet. Palms facing each other. Curl up, control it down. That's the brachialis working. Do reverse curls, palms facing down, and you hit it even harder while also working your forearm extensors at the same time. 2 wins in 1 movement.
Add hammer curls and reverse curls into your arm sessions, and you are directly targeting the muscle that pushes your biceps up and makes your whole arm look thicker. But here's where it gets interesting. Because even if you fix all three of these muscles, there's still one more thing that could be making your arms look smaller than they are, and it has nothing to do with the muscles themselves. Our forearms. Think about it. When someone looks at your arm, they're not just seeing your upper arm, they're seeing the whole thing. And if your forearms look thin and underdeveloped, they create a visual contrast that makes even a decent upper arm look small. It's like having a thick tree trunk sitting on top of two tiny branches. The proportion kills the illusion. Strong, developed forearms make your entire arm look bigger, denser, and more powerful. And the good news is, forearms respond fast. They're a high-frequency muscle. You can hit them multiple times a week, and they recover quickly. Add wrist curls, farmer carries, or even just dead hangs to your routine, and within a few weeks, you'll notice the difference in how your arms fill out a sleeve. Now, let's put this all together, because knowing what to fix is one thing. Actually fixing it is another. Here's what a proper arm training approach looks like. You hit biceps with supinated curls for the classic peak. You add hammer curls and reverse curls for the brachialis and forearm thickness. You train triceps with overhead movements to hit the long head and build that rear arm mass. And you finish with some direct forearm work to complete the visual package. That's it. 4 targets, 1 complete arm. And here's something else most people miss. Volume and frequency matter. Your arms are a relatively small muscle group. They recover faster than your back or legs, which means you can train them more often without overtraining. 2 dedicated arm sessions per week, plus the indirect arm work you're already getting from pressing and pulling movements is more than enough to start seeing serious growth. But the most important thing, and this is where most guys fall apart, is progressive overload. You have to keep making the sessions harder over time. More reps, more weight, slower tempo, shorter rest. If you're doing the same curls with the same weight you were doing 3 months ago, your arms have 0 reason to grow. Challenge the muscle. Give it a reason to adapt. That's the only way this works. Here's the summary. Your arms look small not because your biceps are weak. It's because you've been training 1/3 of the arm and ignoring the rest. Triceps make up 2/3 of your upper arm. The brachialis pushes your biceps up when it grows. Your forearms complete the whole visual. Fix all 4, and your arms won't just look bigger. They'll look like they were actually built, not borrowed. Stop making arm day a bicep-only session. Train the full arm. Be consistent. Apply progressive overload every week. Do that, and the next time you throw on a t-shirt, the mirror is going to give you a very different answer.